Wait, hi everyone, Layman here. So, let's talk the Gothic subculture again. Because we love these talks, and a lot of people love to collaborate and debate on opinions. So, here's my opinion and perspective from a 25-year-old Gothic person that's from Australia. So, I don't get in with all the American stuff of the Gothic scene, only what I hear and see on the internet. Something that's been brought up a lot, and everyone seems to be talking about it at the moment, is losing the mystery and the passion and in depth to being a goth or the Gothic subculture. People are feeling there's no depth to the culture anymore, that it's just real stale in a sense where a lot of comments, it's too easy to be goth now, or newbies don't have to work as hard to be a goth. And these comments go on and on. Even one person said it's who you know. No, they said music, who you know, that makes you a goth. That shocks me a little bit from someone that lives in a very isolated town. There are no other goths here, so I must not be hanging with all the cool kids then, because I don't know any other goths in a sense, so I must not be quite in the goth club, or have the right goth cards. I'll admit, I don't go to the nightclubs. I'm a mother of 2 children, but I'm still myself. A statement I always love to say, and something I kind of live by as a sentence, it's like my mantra, you could say, is I am who I am, and that's all I'll ever be. So, thinking about that and how I apply that to myself is I could get into the routine of doing my hair, my makeup, my clothes every day, do the same thing, repetitive. I can strip it all down and put on a business suit or a cook outfit or a retail outfit or something for a job. But at the end of the day, I'm still me. I'm still the same person that I am inside and out, no matter how I present myself to everyone else. It's just all about being comfortable with yourself and who you are. And that's how I best try to live my life. People might disagree, but that's just who I am. The older goths can understand their thinking. I don't blame them at all. Partially, I agree with some of it. Yes, there is a feeling that the depth has gone from the culture, but I don't think it's fully gone too, because you will always find another person that is really unique and individual, but until you actually meet that person face to face or have a good conversation with that person, you don't really see the inner layers of their personalities and their interests and the interwebs of why they like what they like and why they're passionate about it. And a lot of people have been swaying away from YouTubers and Gothic YouTubers, of course, because they're not showing their inner depth of why they're passionate about being a goth. People are just generally sick of makeup tutorials and outfit of the days and what's in my bag videos, which I can relate. I don't make as many videos as I used to, and actually I have stopped watching probably 70% of the YouTubers that I've subscribed to. There's nothing wrong with those people, it's just I am myself looking for that more in depth from someone and the darker passions to their souls and interests. So I can fully relate because I'm guilty as charged for this. But it's probably not helping that I'm shying away from all these YouTubers because of my own thought, really, when they take pride in their videos. I'm sure they have a lot of thought process in what they make. I hope they're not doing it just for post numbers. So all I can do is you've got to sometimes dig a little deeper and have an honest conversation with yourself. When you're doing your hair and your makeup and your clothes the same way, the same routine, stop and think, why do I love this? Why is this my personality and why is this my identity? That honest conversation with yourself. I'm guilty of this. I'll spend days where I just do my hair, do my makeup, put my clothes on, start my day, and don't even take a step back and really find the time to find a new Gothic music band to listen to, or read a new book, Gothic novel, or draw something Gothic and artistic, or add something Gothic and decory to my home. I don't, because I'm getting stuck in my pattern of sticking to the same bands or the same books, that I'm not taking the time to step out of my comfort zone. And I think this is what a lot of people are doing. They sort of, and this is where it's too easy. Because it is. All you've got to do is pick up one band like Susie and the Banshees, or only read Edgar Allan Poe, and you can walk and talk and say you're into the Gothic culture now. Why are you passionate about it? How you felt about that book, or why this image of a vampire or whatever it be. Why do you really love that image? Why does it call out to you? And why does it interest you? Like Tumblr is, and Pinterest is a big example of this. You can just share other Gothic images and Gothic related things because someone you know has done them. But why do you want to share that with other people? Does it sing out to your Gothic soul, really? One of my passions and how I really shaped myself as a Gothic person was my love of walking, doing bushwalks in the bush. Because I've lived an isolated lifestyle, all I had was a bushwalk to do, and this would take me to really dark places where nature is just all around in its natural way. It's untouched. And there's sort of a romantic fantasy feel to just looking around some trees or just being somewhere that's away from everything and having time to have your own thought process. I used to love my bushwalks. I'd let my imagination run wild and I'd spend hours just getting my headphones and listening to some music, just being in my own zone. I listened to stuff like from Emily Autumn to Susie and the Banshees to London After Midnight and all other music, just whatever I wanted, or to occasionally sit down and just read a book or just literally listen to what was around me and my environment. And I felt at home, and I felt that this really inspired my creativity and my dark interests. I've lost touch of that a lot, I'll admit. I used to do a lot more bushwalks, but since I've moved away from the bush and I live in a beach town now with the ocean and my kids, that yes, I'm losing touch of what inspired my Gothic soul, in a sense. So I think I will finish this video here. I would love to hear some comments down below. I think we could have a really in-depth and interesting conversation, and I'm sure you've all got great viewpoints on this yourselves. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please be nice.